My allergies are driving me.
Good night.
What is going on, y'all? It's your girl, Vaughn. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how I bought a camera off of Facebook Marketplace and there was a roll of film inside. Most of the film had been used, but I did end up finishing the roll. You can see the photos from that somewhere around here. I thought it'd be fun if I contacted the seller and asked her if I could react to her old family photos on a YouTube video. Thankfully, she said yes. So I loaded them into my Epson V600 and I haven't actually inverted the negatives yet because I use Negative Lab Pro to do that. So why don't we take a look at the photos together? Come with me. I'm assuming that this is not Paris, but I thought that maybe you would want to see how I am inverting the negatives really quickly. So what I did just now was I took the white balance picker and I put it on the neutral. In this case, the neutral would just be any part of the film borders. So you take that and you click down on it, and then I am supposed to crop out the borders afterwards, and that's just so that Negative Lab Pro can read the photo accurately. And then afterwards you just use Negative Lab Pro to invert all the negatives, but I still have a ways to go, so I'm going to just repeat that process for all of the photos. Alright, let's do it.
And there'll be others, I suppose.
Oh no, that's over with. You know, Bob, Nora's the prettiest girl I've ever known. She's just as beautiful as...
Beautiful. And you think that's all that matters?
Ooh, I messed up a little, I think. Oh, actually no, those are light bulbs. Wow. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to find a target neutral, so I usually try and go by the percentages. If you see the R, G, and the B on the little dialog box, try and make the numbers as close to each other as possible. So for example, right now R is at 62.2, G is at 52.4, and B is at 31.4, which is like, I think, an indication of how much red, green, and blue the sensor is picking up on. So you just want the numbers to be as close to each other as possible, which I don't know if this is going to be easy with this particular photo, because it looks like the backgrounds are all... Oh, no, that's worse. Yeah. You know what? I'm just not going to pick a white point for this one. That is annoying, though. These little claw marks here, by the way, are from the negative being scratched. So I guess when I hung up the negatives to dry, they must have gotten a little bit scratched while they were still wet. Okay, I guess now it's time for the big reveal. I'm kind of nervous. Control N, have all of them selected.
And there'll be others, I suppose.
Oh no, that's over with. You know, Bob,
What?
the prettiest girl I've ever known.
Ooh.
She's just as beautiful as...
Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on.
That's all that matters?
So What is this? Okay, this one's a lost cause, but oh wow. Oh goodness, wow, these are supposed to be white. I did notice the graduation caps. I mean, you could tell from the negatives, like, generally what the picture is going to be about, but the colors are definitely really interesting. I find that with Kodak Gold, the colors tend to be a bit more cyan and green than I would have expected, but it's also because the film has been expired for, like, over a decade. Oh wow, that's Caesar's Palace, so I think this is in Las Vegas. I might have to fact check that, but yeah. Wow. Okay. Ooh, I got either that's clouds or I did not get the water droplets off the negatives. Probably the latter, but that's okay. I wonder what this is. That I do not have an explanation for. Okay. Oh, flamingos! Oh my gosh. I'm excited to bring out the pink in those. I'm sure that they look even better in real. I'm sure they look even better in real life. Oh, yeah, the old car. I know almost nothing about cars, even like modern day cars, so I can't tell you which one this is. But man, I would be super interested in like hunting out all the old cars in my hometown and seeing. But this will do for now. This is pretty cool. More graduation photos. I think the order is on me because it's just the way that I place the negatives into the film holder for the scanner. Oh wow, a single rose. Aww, look at their old dog. This is so cute. Wow, this is great. What a nice look into people's lives. Something really interesting that you don't see nowadays is people aren't on their phones. Like nobody is using their phones in any of the photos. Like the graduation photos, for example. Yeah, nobody's on their phones. I wonder where this is. I wonder where this family lives. What did I just do? Hello? Okay. I think this might be another Vegas shot. Okay. Paris by night. More graduation photos. Wow! I wonder where all these people are now. And what they're up to. This must have been a high school graduation, because I think college graduations would have been a lot bigger as well. Okay, cool! Well, I think this is the last photo. I feel like I got to see a glimpse into what people thought was worth capturing back in the day. I can't wait to color correct these and see what tones come out. Now that the photos are all color corrected, I wanted to talk about a few of my favorites. I could talk about how I really like the creamy pastels in the car photos, but they kind of remind me of Portra. But overall, I think my favorite photo is the ones of the family seated at the table. It's really cool to see just these little life moments, and who knows, maybe they were celebrating the graduation, like the family is sitting together, but I think part of it is just that the creams in the photo really do remind me of Portra, and I really enjoy the texture, especially towards the center of the photo. I know technically this might not be the photo that stands out to a lot of people just because it's out of focus, you know, there isn't a really clear subject matter here. It just seems like a really nice moment. It's one of those Kodak moments, literally, because it was shot on Kodak Gold, but it's a nice moment that you want to capture, you know, just a casual dinner time with your family. And the photo that goes along with it, you get a glimpse more into the house, you see what kind of decorations the family had, you see the really nicely polished chairs that they're all sitting on, and they're gathered around a dinner table waiting to eat. So yeah, it was really great to see just a small glimpse into these strangers' lives. My favorite out of the grad photos, it's gotta be the one of the person graduating with holding a single rose, but aside from that, obvious top contender. I really like the photo where the graduate is in his gown and he's standing next to two people who appear to be his grandfathers. He just has a nice expression. All three of the people in the photo are smiling with their eyes, so. Oh, I also really like this photo from the graduation series. This might be the person graduating's friend, because I didn't see any other photos of him. I like the movement of the photo. I think with the tassel, he's obviously in the middle of either standing up or walking or turning his head or something like that, but I really enjoyed sort of seeing that come together. And then the blue of I think the men's gowns and the white of the ladies' gowns. I think the composition with the colors is really nice. It's cool to be able to see these strangers who I literally have no connection to besides buying a camera from them. Or maybe I do. Maybe I'll like end up meeting them someday, who knows. Maybe I've met them already. I hope you enjoyed looking at a bunch of strangers' photos with me, and I will catch you later. Why I like them, so if you don't like stuff like that, then I'm sorry. What's up, Theo?
Oh man, I was like, dang it, am I interrupting a recording?
Yeah.